All right, now as you've noticed, I've talked about the carb and the cylinder. Now let me talk about something that no one talks about. First of all, we have to know what the symptoms are. Does the bike accelerate correctly? Does it stutter at, say, like part throttle? Does it cut out at high throttle? You have to think about exactly what it's doing that it's not supposed to be doing and think, all right, what could cause that? Now that's how a mechanic figures something out, in a car or anything else. This is the one thing that's never looked at, is reed valves. The reed valves in a standard bike are held in. They're made of, some are made of carbon fiber. Most of them are made from plastic that looks like carbon fiber that they sell you for a whole shitload of money that's just plastic. Or you could get like the Boyson reeds. Boyson reeds are expensive. The only place they sell Boyson motorcycle reeds usually is at a Ferrari dealership. But I'll tell you what, you get every penny's worth, because that's all they do is figure out how to get your best reed material. What happens with the reeds is that they open and close, open and close, open and close. Every time the piston goes down, they close. Every time the piston goes up, it opens. Now think about it, when you're running this at 17,000 RPM, that means rate per minute. I mean, that's a lot of opening and closing. If the reeds get chewed up on their edges, they're supposed to open like a valve. What a valve does is a valve lets something into something and then closes. Lets something in and closes. It doesn't let something in and then kind of stay halfway open. Let something in and stay halfway open. Well, if your reeds are bad, and what happens, they get frayed on the edges. Suppose they're supposed to cover all this right here. Let's just out of just visually showing you. Suppose it's supposed to cover all this, which it doesn't. Okay, but suppose it was. If they get frayed on the edges right here, when they're supposed to shut, then extra fuel and air come in when it's not supposed to come in. Also, extra fuel and air can come outwards when the piston is going up, because it's not closed. So you want to take off and look at your reeds. The reeds are simple to replace. I've got 100 videos how to do it. But that could be a problem. And that is one problem that people don't understand. If you buy aftermarket reeds, they're usually, you'll get the reeds, and you'll get these little tiny chrome metal stays, and sometimes those little chrome metal stays, they look like they're really, really thin, but they flap open along with the reed and they help hold it closed. They can break. And the thing is, you will look at every problem on the bike except the reed cage. Take those off and take a look at them. They're not expensive to replace, but they're a vital part of the motor. And if they're fucked up, well, that's a big problem. I really like this series.